The beauty of the kettlebell, for strength specifically, is it's very easy to teach the body language of strength with the kettlebell.
Real strength doesn't need machines or complicated programs. As Pavel Tsatsouline, the man who brought kettlebells to the West, says,
strength is the mother quality of all the other qualities.
In this video, you'll learn the 2 kettlebell moves that build that foundation, plus a secret third exercise used by Pavel's own father to stay strong at 87. You'll also learn the grease the groove principle to master these moves without burning out. Let's start with move number 1, the kettlebell swing. The kettlebell swing is one of the safest ways to build explosive power at any age. Pavel explains why it works so well for people who are banged up, aging, or simply trying to stay injury-free.
This kettlebell swing allows you to train power and power endurance in a very safe manner.
The swing teaches your body to be explosive over and over again without wearing you out. Unlike sprinting or Olympic lifting, you do not need years of coaching to do it safely. And unlike heavy barbell work, it does not load your spine the same way. There is something else happening underneath the surface. Pavel explains how the swing protects one of the most commonly injured areas in the entire body, the hamstring.
So some of the tactical teams that I worked with in the US here, when they added either swings or snatches to their training, they stopped tearing their hamstrings.
Think about that. Elite operators are not doing this to look good. They are doing it so they do not break. That is the real power of the swing. It builds strength in the exact tissues most people injure as they age, while training explosive power without grinding your joints down. Because the benefits are so high, the technique has to be exact. Here is how to unlock that power safely. Pavel's golden rules for the swing. Stand with feet shoulder width apart. Hinge at the hips, not a squat. Let the kettlebell swing back between your legs. Drive your hips forward explosively to send it up to shoulder height. Keep your core braced throughout the entire movement. Let it swing back down under control and repeat. Master this first, it is the foundation everything else builds on. Move number 2, the kettlebell press. The swing was your engine, the press is your armor. If the swing builds the power, the press builds the stability your shoulders need for life. Pavel explains why this single movement outperforms almost every other pressing exercise. The kettlebell moves freely. It adjusts to your body, to your physiology. Unlike a barbell, which forces your body to adapt to the iron, the kettlebell lets the iron adapt to your body. Most pressing movements force your shoulder into one fixed path. A barbell does not care about your anatomy. You have to adjust to it. The kettlebell does the opposite. It finds the path your shoulder actually wants to move through. That difference matters even more as you get older, when shoulders carry years of wear, old injuries, and stiffness. Pavel goes even further. He points to the design of the kettlebell itself as the reason it restores movement most people lose with age.
So you press it from here overhead, that offset center of gravity helps to pull your arm back. So you're just improving the shoulder flexion, you're improving thoracic extension.
This is not just about lifting weight overhead. It is about being able to reach for a high shelf or play with your grandkids without that familiar shoulder pinch holding you back. Because the kettlebell is doing 2 jobs at once, building strength and restoring movement, the way you press it matters. Here is how to do it right. Pavel's golden rules for the press. Start with the kettlebell in the rack position at shoulder height. Press it overhead, allowing your arm to follow its natural path rather than forcing it straight up. Keep your core braced throughout. Lower it back to the rack position under control. Switch arms and repeat. The swing and the press cover your movement and your strength. But even these cannot fix the one thing our third exercise addresses, your foundation. The third exercise, pull-ups. This is the exercise we promised at the start. It has nothing to do with a kettlebell. Pavel's father-in-law, Roger, was a retired firefighter and Marine. At 64 years old, he could only manage 10 pull-ups. Decades earlier, as a young Marine, he could not even pass the Marine Corps pull-up test. A few months later, after training in a specific way, Roger tested himself again. He could do 20 pull-ups. At 64 years old, he finally passed the US Marine Corps pull-up test, something he could not do as a young man. Pavel's own father is proof of what this same exercise can build over decades. At 87 years old, Pavel's father still did over 50 pull-ups across the day, twice a week. He also performed over 100 bodyweight squats, twice a week. When Dr. Stuart McGill, one of the world's top spine specialists, examined his back, he said it had the muscularity of a man in his 40s. So how did Roger go from 10 pull-ups to 20 in just a few months? That comes down to the method behind it, and that is exactly what we are breaking down next. The method. Grease the groove. This is the training principle behind Roger's transformation. And it is not just for pull-ups. It works for the swing, the press, or almost any exercise you choose. Pavel explains the idea in simple terms.
It's a very easy and very simple way to train, and strength comes very easily and very, very unexpectedly.
Most people train until they are exhausted. Grease the groove does the opposite. You practice a movement frequently while staying fresh, never pushing close to failure. This is exactly what Pavel told Roger to do. Roger, every time you go by the pull-up bar, hit 5. No workout, no program. Just 5 reps every time he walked past the bar. The biggest mistake you can make with this method is trying to work hard. If you feel a burn, you have gone too far. This is about training your nervous system, not exhausting your muscles. That is also why this method works at any age. There is no burnout, no soreness to chase, just frequent, high-quality practice that compounds over months and years. How to apply Grease the Groove. Pick one exercise, whether it is the swing, the press, or the pull-up. Find a weight or rep range you could do many more of if you tried. Perform a small number of clean reps, well short of fatigue. Repeat this multiple times throughout the day with full recovery in between. Increase the difficulty only once it starts to feel easy. This single principle is why a 64-year-old passed a Marine Corps test and why an 87-year-old still trains today. Most strength programs overwhelm you with choices. More exercises, more equipment, more confusion. Pavel gives you the opposite. 2 kettlebell moves, 1 bodyweight exercise, and a single method that ties them all together. The swing builds explosive power without wrecking your joints. The press restores the shoulder mobility most people lose with age. And pull-ups, trained with Grease the Groove, build a foundation of strength that compounds for decades. This is not a theory. Roger went from failing the Marine Corps pull-up test to passing it at 64. Pavel's father trained pull-ups and squats well into his 80s, with the back of a man half his age. If they could build this kind of strength later in life, age is not the obstacle most people think it is. Start with the swing, add the press, then apply Grease the Groove to whichever exercise you choose. Which one of these are you going to start with today? Drop a comment and let us know.